Chosen one, listen carefully. This message is not for everyone. If you are not walking in divine alignment with the Most High, if your heart is not tuned to His will, then this message will not reach your spirit. Only those who are truly chosen, guided and sealed by God will understand the power behind these words. You were not sent here by accident. This message has found you because it is your time. The Spirit led you here because your next relationship is about to shake the very foundations of what people believe about you. It will shock everyone who ever doubted you, ignored you, or misjudged your journey. This revelation will open your eyes to why your past connections failed and why your loneliness had divine purpose. The next person entering your life is not random. It is part of God's plan to elevate you into your next season of purpose and destiny. Stay with me until the end, because every word I'm about to share will awaken your spirit and prepare you for what's coming. Before we go deeper, comment 777 below if you know in your spirit that this message is for you. That number represents divine confirmation and spiritual completion. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe, tap the bell icon, and share this message with others walking in the light. They need to hear this too. Now, let's go deeper into what God is revealing about your next divine relationship. The season of divine alignment. Chosen one, you are stepping into a sacred season that has been written in the heavens long before you were born. This is the season of divine alignment, where everything that once seemed broken, delayed, or forgotten is being reordered by the hand of God. For a long time, you may have felt like life was pushing you through storms that made no sense. You faced rejection, betrayal, and isolation that cut deep. But hear me clearly. None of that was punishment. It was preparation. God was aligning your spirit, cleansing your energy, and refining your discernment so you could recognize the blessing He is about to send. Many of you wondered, why have I been alone for so long? Why does love always slip away just when I think I've found it? The answer is simple. God was protecting your purpose. The chosen cannot be connected to just anyone. When your calling is divine, your connections must be divine too. Every heartbreak, every silence, every person who walked away, it was God's way of removing those who couldn't walk with you to your next level. You see, in this season, God is not bringing you just a partner. He is bringing you a purpose partner, someone whose spirit aligns with yours, someone who will not pull you away from your mission, but instead push you toward it. This is not about lust or comfort or status. This is about kingdom alignment, two souls united under divine will to fulfill a heavenly assignment on earth. You've been through relationships that tested your patience and your faith. Some of those experiences broke your heart so badly that you questioned if love was even meant for you. But what you didn't realize then was that those painful endings were divine redirections. Every tear you cried was watering the soil for what's coming next. Your waiting wasn't wasted. It was working. In this new season, the Spirit is saying, I am connecting you with someone who has walked through their own fire, who understands your strength, and who carries a light that matches yours. This is why the waiting was long, because God was preparing two warriors, not two wanderers. He was shaping you in different seasons so that when you finally meet, your souls will recognize each other immediately. Understand this. When you are chosen, your relationships carry weight in the spiritual realm. The enemy knows that when two divine ones unite, their energy shakes the kingdom of darkness. That's why your love life has been under such heavy attack. That's why confusion, delays, and counterfeits kept showing up. The enemy wanted to distract you before your divine union arrived. But now the tables are turning. The season of distraction is over, and the season of alignment has begun. In this divine alignment, You will feel peace unlike anything you've experienced before. You won't have to chase, force, or beg for connection. The Spirit will flow naturally. Conversations will feel guided. Your intuition will whisper, "This is it." You'll notice how your spirit rests when you think of this person. No anxiety, no confusion, no emotional games. That's because peace is the language of the divine. The chosen must understand that love isn't just an emotion. It's a divine assignment. When God sends someone into your life in this season, it won't just be about happiness. It will be about purpose. You will build together, grow together, and expand the kingdom together. Your relationship will carry a prophetic presence. Others will look at you and see God's glory reflected through your bond. This is also a time of discernment. Every smiling face is not your divine partner. Every sweet voice is not sent by God. You must listen beyond words, to the energy, to the Spirit. Ask the Holy Spirit for confirmation, and it will come. It may be through dreams, divine numbers, synchronicities, or a deep peace within. You'll know because divine alignment always carries clarity, never confusion. Chosen one, hear this. Your next relationship will not look like your past. It will not feel rushed, chaotic, or uncertain. It will be calm, consistent, and deeply spiritual. You will both carry scars, but you'll see each other's scars as proof of endurance, not damage. You will love each other through healing, not from emptiness. The world won't understand it. Some will even question it. But remember, divine love doesn't need human validation. This relationship will shock everyone because it won't make sense to the natural mind, but it will make perfect sense in the spirit. That's how you'll know it's from God. Your loneliness was never a curse. It was God's way of setting you apart until your soul was ready for what's truly meant for you. You were being refined, not rejected. Every night you prayed in silence, every moment you felt unseen. Heaven saw it all. And now, heaven is responding. So, stand firm, chosen one. The divine alignment has already begun. The same God who guided you through isolation is now preparing to unite you with the one who matches your mission. Get ready. This union will not just bring love, it will bring legacy. Your story is about to glorify God in a way that will leave the world speechless. Now take a deep breath and declare aloud, "I receive my divine alignment." Because your next season of love isn't coming, it's already here. Why the world will be shocked. Chosen one, hear this truth. Your next relationship will not only bless you, it will shock everyone who has ever spoken against you, doubted you, or tried to destroy your faith. The same people who laughed when you were alone, who whispered when you were heartbroken, will soon witness the glory of God revealed through your divine union. They will be forced to watch what heaven has approved. This relationship won't just be about love. It will be a spiritual statement, a divine display of what happens when God's chosen one refuses to settle and waits for heaven's timing. You see, for years, the world misjudged you. They thought your isolation was weakness. They thought your standards were pride. They thought your silence was defeat. But what they didn't know was that your silence was sacred, your solitude was sanctified, and your waiting was worship. You were hidden by God, not forgotten. You were being prepared in secret for a public manifestation that will shock the unbelievers and silence every critic. Your next relationship will be the kind that people can't explain. It won't fit human expectations or worldly logic. You may come from different backgrounds, different experiences, maybe even different nations. But your spirits will connect as if they've known each other for lifetimes. That's because God Himself will be the author of your story. When heaven writes the script, man's opinion doesn't matter. Those who once said, "You'll never find real love," will watch in disbelief. Those who used your pain as gossip will now have to speak your testimony. The same ones who turned their backs when you needed them most will be drawn back. Not to help you, but to witness the glory of what God has done. And when they see it, their spirit will be shaken. because they will realize you weren't being punished. You were being prepared. You must understand something powerful. Your next relationship is not just about romance, it's about redemption. God is redeeming the years you lost to pain, deception, and betrayal. He's restoring your heart, your confidence, and your divine joy. He's turning your tears into testimony. You cried in private, but you'll celebrate in public. The world will see the contrast between who you were in pain and who you become in purpose. That's why it will shock them, because no one saw this version of you coming. And here's the divine irony. The person you're about to meet or be united with will see your worth immediately. They won't question it. They won't need convincing. While others needed proof, this one will recognize your spirit. Why? Because their soul has been prepared for yours. God will open their eyes to see what others were blind to. Your energy will speak louder than words. Your presence will activate something divine in them. You won't have to explain who you are. They'll just know. This relationship will be heaven orchestrated, and that's why it will shake the world. It's not just two people coming together. It's two purposes merging. It's two divine assignments aligning to carry out God's will on earth. Your union will carry an anointing so strong that even your enemies will feel the shift. Some will try to question it, others will envy it, but none will be able to deny it. The hand of God will be too visible to ignore. Do you remember all those times you felt unseen? The times people treated you like you didn't matter? The rejection, the loneliness, the false starts, all of it built a story that makes this coming revelation impossible to ignore. Because when your divine relationship manifests, it won't just restore your faith. It will reveal God's character to everyone who witnesses it. They'll say, "How did this happen? How did they go from broken to blessed, from overlooked to chosen?" And your answer will simply be, God did it. Chosen one, you've been misunderstood because your journey wasn't meant to be understood by everyone. You are different. Your path is divine, and that's why your blessings will come in ways that look impossible to others. You were never meant to blend in. You were meant to stand out so that when your breakthrough comes, it glorifies the one who sent it. When people see your next relationship, they will sense a divine light surrounding it. There will be peace, joy, and purpose so pure that even the spiritually blind will feel something shift in their atmosphere. They will know it's not ordinary. They will sense the presence of God in your connection. That's why it will cause shock, because the love you will share is not human, it's holy. You will notice how everything aligns effortlessly. Your visions, your calling, your emotional growth, your timing. It will feel as though the universe itself is cooperating with your connection. That's divine orchestration. No manipulation, no forcing, no confusion. It will flow naturally, because when something is from God, it carries His peace. But here's what you must prepare for. Not everyone will celebrate this union. Some will envy it. Some will try to tear it down. Some will gossip out of jealousy because they can't understand how God turned your pain into promise so suddenly. But don't be moved by that. Every divine blessing attracts attention, both good and bad. Your focus must remain on gratitude and spiritual protection. Let your love be covered in prayer and humility. Remember, God often elevates His chosen ones publicly after a long period of private pain. This next relationship will be that elevation. It will be the answer to every lonely night, every unanswered question, every tear you shed when no one was watching. This is why it will shock so many, because your transformation will be undeniable. You're not just receiving love, you're stepping into a divine display of favor. Let me tell you this, the same people who thought you were finished will have to say, "Look at what God has done." They won't understand how the one who was abandoned now walks in abundance, how the one who was rejected is now divinely protected and loved. Your story will humble the proud and encourage the broken. That's the power of divine love. You're not entering just a relationship, You're stepping into a spiritual prophecy fulfilled. It's the kind of love that aligns destiny, awakens power, and reveals heaven's glory. When others see the way your partner honors your spirit, cherishes your purpose, and uplifts your energy, they'll be forced to rethink what love truly means. So, chosen one, prepare yourself. Because what's coming next will not be subtle. It will be a spiritual shockwave. You will move from obscurity to influence, from waiting to witnessing. Your relationship will carry healing not just for you, but for everyone connected to your story. If you can feel this in your spirit, type 999 in the comments as a prophetic sign that you're ready for this divine turnaround. 999 symbolizes completion and transition. Your old season is ending and your new one is beginning. The world thought you were done, but heaven is only just beginning. Your next relationship is not just love. It's proof that divine timing never fails. Get ready, chosen one. The world is about to be amazed by the glory of your next chapter. The spiritual preparation before the union. Chosen one, before God allows you to step into your divine union, He always prepares you. Divine relationships are not built on emotions or appearances. They are built on spiritual maturity, discipline, and purity of heart. Many people crave love, but very few are truly ready for a divine partnership. You see, when you are chosen, your love life is not just about romance. It's about assignment. God doesn't send your divine partner until He's sure you've been refined enough to carry that blessing without breaking under its weight. This is why many of you have been through intense seasons of isolation. You've been separated from people, places, and even habits that no longer served your divine growth. God had to strip away the distractions and false attachments because they were blocking your alignment. You thought you were losing everything, but in truth, you were being set apart. You were being trained to recognize divine energy, not just physical attraction, but spiritual vibration. During this preparation, God often takes you through a process of purification. He allows situations to surface that force you to confront what's still unhealed within you. Old wounds, fears, insecurities, control issues. That's why you felt so tested emotionally. Those tears weren't wasted. They were cleansing. Every heartbreak was purging you from dependency. Every disappointment was teaching you self-worth. Every silence from heaven was strengthening your faith. The chosen ones must understand, you cannot carry pain into your promise. God won't unite two wounded souls. He unites two healed ones who can sustain divine love without destroying it. So before He sends your ordained partner, He makes sure you can love from wholeness, not emptiness. He makes sure you can give without fear and receive without suspicion. This is why your preparation season felt like warfare, because you were being delivered from everything that could sabotage your divine connection. In this season, you may have noticed that God started closing doors. Friendships faded. Opportunities disappeared. Romantic interests suddenly went silent. That wasn't rejection. It was redirection. God was protecting your energy. He was showing you that you don't need to chase what's meant for you. What's divine will always return in alignment, not in confusion. And here's the truth. Chosen one, this preparation isn't just spiritual, it's emotional and mental too. You've been learning how to set boundaries, how to honor your time, how to communicate without fear, and how to walk away from chaos. That's growth. Because divine relationships require two emotionally intelligent souls who can handle love with wisdom, not ego. Many of you have been wondering why you felt spiritually dry or disconnected lately. That's because God was quieting the noise around you so you could hear your own spirit. Before the divine union, there is always a divine silence, a sacred calm before the manifestation. It's in this stillness that God heals your heart, renews your mind, and aligns your energy with your destined partner. During this time, the Spirit might reveal things from your past that you need to forgive. People who hurt you, betrayed you, or used you. You might even be called to forgive yourself for accepting less than you deserved. Forgiveness is spiritual freedom. Without it, divine love cannot fully flow. God cannot pour into a heart still filled with resentment. That's why healing is your preparation. You must release the past to receive the promise. Chosen one, if you've been feeling lonely, remember this. Isolation is not punishment. It's divine incubation. Just as a seed must be buried before it grows, your heart had to be hidden before it could bloom again. God has been building something beautiful inside of you. Confidence, discernment, patience, and faith. These qualities are not just for survival, they're for stewardship. You're not just going to receive love, you're going to manage it, protect it, and grow it under God's guidance. And when you are ready, God will make it clear. He will not send confusion. You won't have to question if it's divine. You'll feel it in your spirit. That inner peace that surpasses all understanding. It won't feel forced. It won't come with anxiety. It will feel sacred, natural, and purposeful. You will sense that this person was molded just for you and you for them. That's divine confirmation. But until that day comes, God is asking you to keep preparing, keep praying, keep growing, keep elevating your spirit. Stay obedient even when you don't understand. Because every act of obedience is another step closer to your ordained union. Every time you choose faith over fear, you align your energy with the frequency of divine love. You see, spiritual preparation isn't just about waiting, it's about becoming. You are becoming the version of yourself who can handle the weight of the blessing that's coming. God doesn't want you to just meet your divine partner. He wants you to be ready to build with them, to carry light together, to impact others through love that reflects heaven. And make no mistake, this preparation has a purpose far beyond romance. God is raising up divine couples in this generation to demonstrate what kingdom love looks like. Love that uplifts, not drains. Love that heals, not harms. Love that glorifies the Creator, not the flesh. You, chosen one, are being prepared to embody that. So don't rush. Don't grow impatient. Don't look at others and wonder why it's taking longer for you. Your story is different. Your love is sacred. Your timing is divine. Every delay is protection. Every setback is direction. Every lonely night is shaping you into the vessel God can trust. When the time is right, everything will unfold effortlessly. You'll look back at this season and understand why every door had to close, why every person had to leave, and why you had to walk this path alone for a while. It was all part of your purification, so that when your divine partner arrives, there will be nothing left in you that can block what God wants to build. So, chosen one, stay faithful, stay humble, keep your heart open and your spirit clean, because the preparation is almost complete. Heaven has been watching your obedience, and your reward is closer than you think. The divine union you've been praying for is being written into your destiny, not when you want it, but when you're ready to receive it. Your isolation was never the end. It was the beginning of divine alignment. Your heartbreak wasn't your failure. It was your awakening. And now, as your preparation season comes to an end, heaven is preparing to release your divine partner, the one who will match your purpose, mirror your light, and walk beside you in spiritual power. Chosen one, stand firm. Keep your heart pure and your faith unshakable. The same God who prepared you is preparing them. When the time comes, you'll both know. And when it happens, it will be divinely undeniable. The signs of a divine relationship. Chosen one, when God sends you your divine partner, you will not have to guess, question, or chase. The connection will carry the unmistakable fingerprint of heaven. Divine relationships are never born out of confusion or desperation. They are birthed from alignment, timing, and purpose. Many have mistaken emotional attachment for spiritual connection, but when it is truly divine, everything about it will carry peace, clarity, and confirmation. You will know it's from God because your spirit will recognize what your eyes cannot yet explain. The first and most powerful sign of a divine relationship is peace. Not the peace that comes from comfort or excitement, but the deep spiritual calm that sits in your heart even when everything around you seems uncertain. When you meet this person, you won't feel anxiety, insecurity, or obsession. You'll feel rest. That's because divine love doesn't demand. It flows. It won't rush you or pressure you. It will feel natural and guided. Peace is heaven's way of saying, this is safe. The second sign is purpose alignment. Your divine partner won't just love you, they will understand your mission. They will push you toward your calling, not pull you away from it. You will inspire each other to grow spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. This relationship will not distract you from God. It will draw you closer to Him. You'll find yourselves praying together, dreaming together, and moving with the same divine rhythm. You'll realize that what you both carry individually becomes far more powerful when joined. Another sign of a divine relationship is confirmation through the Spirit. God will always confirm His word. He may use dreams, prophetic messages, divine numbers, or even strangers to reveal that this connection is not ordinary. It will not be coincidence. It will be divine orchestration. The more you seek clarity in prayer, the more peace you'll feel. When it's from God, you won't need to beg for signs. They will appear naturally, one after another, until your spirit has no doubt. The fourth sign is emotional maturity. Divine relationships are not chaotic. They are balanced and built on respect, honesty, and communication. You won't have to walk on eggshells or play guessing games. This person will listen to you with patience and speak truth with love. They will understand that healing is a process and will never use your past against you. They will hold space for your growth because they are also growing. Both of you will see each other's flaws, but instead of judgment, you'll choose compassion. That is how divine love operates, through understanding, not control. The fifth sign is spiritual recognition. When you meet this person, something in your soul will whisper, "I've known you before." You might not be able to explain it logically, but your energy will respond immediately. Your spirit will recognize theirs, and your bond will deepen quickly, yet peacefully. This is not infatuation. This is remembrance. It's your spirit recognizing a connection heaven ordained long ago. Another powerful sign is supernatural alignment. You'll begin to notice divine timing in everything. You'll meet them at a time when you've surrendered your will to God. You'll cross paths in ways that feel too precise to be random. At a moment of peace, or right after you've closed the door to what wasn't meant for you. You'll see divine numbers like 222 for partnership or 1111 for divine alignment. And the Spirit will confirm that this connection is heaven-sent. In this relationship, you will experience growth, not regression. You'll evolve spiritually and emotionally. Your energy will expand. Your creativity, focus, and confidence will rise because you're finally connected to someone who nurtures your light instead of dimming it. You'll both reflect the fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, and self-control. You'll realize this relationship doesn't complete you. It complements you. It becomes a mirror of how far you've grown in God. A divine relationship also carries spiritual protection. The enemy will try to bring confusion, but he will fail because your connection will be covered. You'll both feel led to pray for each other, to intercede when one is weak, and to protect each other's energy. This bond won't just survive storms, it will strengthen through them. That's how you'll know it's not fragile love, it's fortified love. However, chosen one, you must be discerning. The closer you get to divine connection, the more counterfeits will appear. These false connections will mimic what's divine, but carry hidden motives. They may speak spiritual words, but lack spiritual fruit. The counterfeit will rush you, confuse you, or drain your energy. The divine will wait, clarify, and restore your peace. You'll feel the difference immediately. When God sends someone, their energy will bring peace to your spirit. When the enemy sends someone, their energy will disturb it. Always trust the vibration of your soul. It never lies. Divine relationships are not perfect, but they are purposeful. You'll still have disagreements, but they'll lead to understanding, not destruction. You'll face challenges, but instead of tearing you apart, they'll teach you teamwork. Your love will not depend on fleeting feelings. It will stand on spiritual foundation. This is the kind of connection that deepens through prayer, not manipulation. You'll also notice that divine timing governs everything. Even if you meet before either of you is ready, God will guide the separation and reunion. You might be brought back together after growth, and it will make sense then. Divine connections can't be forced or destroyed. They can only be delayed until alignment is achieved. When the moment is right, the Spirit will bring you together effortlessly. And when you're finally in that divine relationship, you'll realize why every other one failed. You'll understand why you couldn't settle, why nothing else ever felt right. Because this peace, this purpose, this love is what you were waiting for all along. God didn't let those old doors stay open because He knew what was waiting behind the new one. Chosen one, when divine love arrives, you will feel renewed. You'll wake up with gratitude instead of anxiety. You'll feel spiritually anchored instead of emotionally drained. You'll experience joy that doesn't depend on circumstances. This connection will make you a better version of yourself, wiser, calmer, and more faithful. That's the signature of divine energy. Remember this truth. God doesn't send confusion. If it drains you, deceives you, or derails your purpose, it's not from Him. But if it uplifts your soul, aligns your spirit, and strengthens your purpose, then it's heaven's gift. Divine relationships always draw you closer to your Creator, never away. So, be still and discern. Don't chase, don't fear. What is meant for you will find you when you are fully ready to receive it. And when it does, the signs will be undeniable. If this resonates in your spirit, type 333 in the comments as a sign that you are ready to recognize what is divine and release what is counterfeit. 333 represents divine protection and clarity. Heaven aligning your vision to see what's real. Chosen one, your divine relationship is not far. The Spirit is already revealing the signs, guiding your path, and preparing both hearts for union. Trust what you feel in your soul. The signs are already speaking, and soon, what was hidden will be revealed. How the divine union will transform you. Chosen one, when your divine union finally manifests, your entire existence will begin to shift. This relationship will not just change your relationship status, it will transform your spirit, your energy, your purpose, and your destiny. The love God is sending into your life is not ordinary love. It is the kind of love that activates your power, awakens your gifts, and unlocks the parts of you that you never knew existed. It will not just make you feel loved, it will make you feel alive in your divine assignment. When you unite with your divine partner, something supernatural happens. You will feel an expansion of energy, as though heaven itself is breathing new life into your purpose. Things that were once stagnant will begin to move. Delays will dissolve. Opportunities will appear effortlessly. That's because divine relationships carry acceleration. When two chosen souls come together in alignment, their union becomes a portal of manifestation. Your purpose will multiply, your influence will increase, and your light will grow brighter than ever before. For years, you've carried your mission alone. You've prayed, fought spiritual battles, and endured attacks in isolation. But now, God is sending someone who will war with you, not against you. Someone who will understand your burden because they carry their own divine calling. You won't have to explain why you pray the way you do, why you guard your energy, or why you don't fit in with the world. They will understand because they too were chosen and refined through the fire. This relationship will awaken parts of your spirit that were dormant. You will notice how your intuition sharpens, your discernment deepens, and your connection to God strengthens. You'll both operate on a higher frequency, not because of each other, but because together you amplify heaven's vibration. Divine love doesn't distract, it activates. It doesn't weaken, it empowers. That's how you'll know this love is sacred. Chosen one, your divine union will also heal you in ways you didn't expect. It will touch wounds you thought would never close. You'll experience safety where there used to be fear, patience where there used to be pain. This person won't rescue you. They will remind you that you were never broken to begin with. You'll feel seen, understood, and accepted without having to hide your scars. And in that atmosphere of love, you'll finally release what your past tried to destroy. That's what divine love does. It doesn't demand healing. It creates the space for healing to happen naturally. The transformation won't just be emotional. It will be spiritual. You'll find that your prayers become more powerful when you pray together. Your dreams will become clearer. Your purpose will gain direction. You'll inspire each other to step into new levels of obedience. The more you love each other, the more you'll love God. That's the mark of divine connection. It never pulls you away from the source. It draws you deeper into it. Your divine partner will mirror your strength and reflect your growth. They will hold you accountable to your calling and remind you who you are when life gets heavy. You'll do the same for them. You'll build each other, sharpen each other, and cover each other in prayer. Together, you will become an unstoppable force of light. You'll understand why God kept you single for so long, because what He was preparing was far too great to be rushed. People around you will notice your transformation. They will sense your peace, your glow, your joy. Your energy will shift so visibly that others will ask what changed, and you'll know. It was the presence of divine alignment. You will radiate serenity because your soul is finally home. This love won't exhaust you. It will recharge you. It won't confuse you. It will clarify your vision. It won't demand validation. It will naturally feel divinely approved. But understand this: divine unions are not about perfection. They are about purpose. There will still be challenges, moments of testing, and lessons to learn. But unlike your past relationships, this one will not break you. Every challenge will bring growth. Every disagreement will bring deeper understanding. Every test will strengthen your unity. Because when a relationship is built by God, it can bend but never break. Chosen one, this union will also transform how you see yourself. You will no longer define yourself by what you lost, but by what you've become. You'll stop identifying with pain and start identifying with power. You'll realize that you were never waiting for love. Love was waiting for you to evolve into the version of yourself who could handle it. Your divine partner will see your worth, but more importantly, you'll finally see it too. This relationship will also elevate your divine mission. You'll find that new doors of opportunity open in ministry, creativity, or service. The energy between you will attract abundance, not because you're lucky, but because you're aligned. Together, you will move in purpose that impacts others. People will find healing through your story, inspiration through your testimony, and faith through your love. Your union will be living proof that obedience to God leads to glory. This transformation will even affect your surroundings. You'll notice your home feels lighter, your days feel more meaningful, and your interactions become more intentional. You'll both create a spiritual atmosphere that nurtures peace and clarity. You'll protect each other's energy fiercely because you'll understand that what you share is not ordinary. It's divine property. You'll also begin to see how God uses your love to reveal His own nature. Through this connection, you'll learn more about forgiveness, patience, mercy, and grace. You'll see how divine love mirrors the Creator's heart, unconditional, enduring, and pure. You'll stop viewing love as something to achieve and start seeing it as something to steward. That's the transformation God desires, for your love to reflect His. Chosen one, your divine union will change the way others view faith and love. Those who doubted God's timing in your life will witness undeniable proof that waiting was worth it. Your story will inspire others to stop settling for counterfeits and trust the divine process. You'll become a walking prophecy, a reminder that when God promises something, He fulfills it in a way that exceeds human understanding. And most importantly, this relationship will bring you spiritual peace. Not the fleeting peace that the world offers, but the lasting peace that comes when your spirit is in divine harmony. It will feel like the final piece of a puzzle sliding into place, not completing you, but complementing what was already whole. That's when you'll truly understand what divine love means. Two complete souls becoming one in purpose. So prepare yourself for this transformation. Keep your faith strong, your heart open, and your spirit ready. Because when this divine union arrives, it won't just change your life. It will change everything around you. You will see why the wait was necessary, why the tests were long, and why God's timing is perfect. Chosen one, your divine union will not only elevate you, it will establish you. It will confirm that everything you endured had purpose. It will silence your enemies, honor your faith, and magnify the glory of God through your story. You are not just stepping into love, you are stepping into destiny. Remember this always. Divine love is not about possession, it's about purpose. It's not about control, it's about collaboration. It's not about finding someone to complete you, it's about uniting with someone who complements your divine assignment. Your life will never be the same again. The moment you say yes to divine alignment, heaven will begin to move on your behalf. So get ready, chosen one. The transformation has already begun. The reaction of the world and hidden enemies. Chosen one, when your divine union finally manifests, it will not go unnoticed. The world will watch, heaven will celebrate, but darkness will tremble. Because what you are about to walk into is not just love. It's spiritual warfare disguised as destiny fulfilled. The moment your divine partner enters your life and your energy merges, it will trigger reactions in people you never expected. Friends, family, even people who once supported you may begin to act strangely. Why? Because divine elevation exposes hidden intentions. For a long time, people were comfortable watching you struggle, watching you walk alone. Some even found joy in your delays. But once they see you walking in divine partnership, blessed, radiant, and anointed, their comfort will turn to confusion. They won't understand how the same person they pitied is now flourishing beyond what they imagined. That's because God kept your process private, but He's about to make your reward public. This relationship will draw attention because it carries divine power. People will talk. Some will be amazed. Others will be offended. Not everyone can handle the glory that surrounds the chosen. You will hear whispers like, "How did they get that person?" Or, "They don't deserve that kind of love." But what they don't realize is that your love story isn't based on merit. It's based on grace. You didn't earn this connection. You endured for it. You obeyed through pain. You stayed faithful through silence. And now God is honoring your perseverance. Chosen one, understand this spiritual law. The higher your light rises, the more hidden shadows are revealed. Some people who smiled at you during your waiting season will struggle to celebrate you in your winning season. They'll mask jealousy as concern or envy as advice. But discernment will expose them. You will begin to see who truly supports your spirit and who secretly resents your elevation. Do not react in anger. Respond in wisdom. Their behavior isn't personal, it's spiritual. Your light irritates their darkness. The truth is, divine unions shake atmospheres. They shift frequencies. When two chosen ones come together in harmony, they activate blessings in the realm of the spirit that disrupt every demonic plan. That's why the enemy fought your love life so hard. He knew what would happen once you united with your divine counterpart. Power, peace, and purpose would be released in full measure. So when you finally come together, spiritual warfare may intensify. Old habits might try to return. Past connections may reappear. People from your past may reach out. Don't be surprised. The enemy uses familiarity to break focus. But remember, what God joined together cannot be broken by human interference. You will also notice people trying to attach themselves to your glow. Some will come with flattery, others with false humility. But not everyone who admires you is aligned with you. Protect your peace. Guard your relationship. Everyone doesn't deserve access to what God gave you. Some will seek to sow doubt or gossip, not realizing they are speaking against a divine covenant. Stay alert, but stay humble. Let your actions speak louder than explanations. When the world sees your happiness, they will have two choices: to be inspired or to be intimidated. Many will choose the latter, but you must not let their reactions move you. God will use your relationship as a mirror to reveal hearts. Those who celebrate you are walking in love. Those who criticize you are walking in lack. Either way, your story will force truth to the surface. And here's what you must remember, chosen one. When God blesses you publicly, He expects you to remain grounded privately. Don't boast, don't gloat, don't flaunt. Stay anchored in humility, because humility protects blessings, while pride invites attack. Keep your relationship rooted in prayer, not public validation. Share testimonies, not every detail. Because divine love doesn't need to prove itself, it radiates on its own. There will also be those who try to imitate what you have. They will watch your relationship and attempt to recreate it, not understanding that divine unions can't be copied. What's meant for you was written for you. No one can duplicate the chemistry, the mission, or the anointing that flows through your connection. Let them watch. Let them talk. You just stay focused on the purpose. You may even notice that your divine relationship exposes jealousy within spiritual circles. Not everyone who quotes scripture carries love in their heart. Some will be envious of your anointing as a couple. They may gossip under the guise of discernment, claiming your blessing came too easily. But let them talk. Their words can't touch what God has sealed. Remember, divine unions are protected by heaven. When the Most High ordains something, no amount of gossip can undo it. Chosen one, understand that your elevation will test those around you. It will reveal who truly walks with God and who merely walks near you. Don't be discouraged by the exposure. It's divine cleansing. God is removing those who can't celebrate your joy so that your next season stays pure. Because this union is not just for love, it's for legacy. You're not just being blessed for yourself. You're being blessed to bless others, to teach others how to wait on divine timing and trust divine love. In this season, you will need spiritual discipline. Keep your prayer life strong. Keep your boundaries clear. Cover your partner daily in prayer, even in their absence. Speak life over your relationship. Protect it from the spirit of comparison, jealousy, and pride. The same way the enemy tried to delay your connection, he will try to distract it. Don't allow small things to become big battles. Remember, your fight is not against flesh and blood, but against energies that want to see you fall. Stay united in the spirit, and nothing will prevail against you. And when people question your blessing, answer not with arguments, but with fruit. Let the peace between you speak for itself. Let the joy in your eyes silence the rumors. The glory of God will be your defense. You don't need to explain how or why. The evidence will speak louder than words. Chosen one, this relationship will redefine your image in the eyes of the world. Those who called you delusional will call you divine. Those who pitied you will praise you. Some will be inspired to seek God because of your story. That's the beauty of divine manifestation. It glorifies the Creator through His chosen vessels. You will become a living testimony that faith, patience, and purity are never wasted. And while others are shocked, remember to stay thankful. Never forget the nights you prayed for peace, the moments you almost gave up, the tears that only heaven saw. Because now, what was once pain has become purpose. The very people who doubted your promise will witness your proof. And as they watch, many hearts will be convicted and many souls will be awakened. So don't fear the shock. Don't fear the whispers. Let them talk. Because what they're really witnessing is not your love story. It's God's glory. The world will be surprised, but heaven will rejoice. You have become the evidence that obedience pays, that waiting works, and that divine timing is real. Chosen one, guard your peace, protect your union, and keep walking in purpose. Because your relationship is more than love, it's a prophetic sign, a declaration that God still writes stories that confound the proud and uplift the humble. Those who truly walk with God will celebrate you. Those who don't will expose themselves. Either way, your light will remain untouchable. Your divine relationship will not just shock the world, it will transform it. Conclusion. The divine revelation fulfilled. Chosen one, listen closely. Your next relationship is not random, it is divinely appointed. Heaven has orchestrated every delay, every heartbreak, and every moment of silence to prepare you for this sacred connection. The time of waiting has ended. The time of fulfillment is here. What you have prayed for, cried for, and believed for is about to manifest before your eyes. This message did not find you by accident. It came to you because your spirit is ready to receive it. You have walked through the fire and remained faithful. You have endured loneliness, betrayal, and rejection, yet your heart still believes in love. And now, heaven is rewarding that faith. Your next relationship will not only bring you joy, it will bring glory to God. It will silence every voice that spoke against you and prove that divine timing is never late. Chosen one, stay humble as your blessings unfold. Stay in prayer, stay covered, and let your love be your testimony. You are not stepping into an ordinary connection. You are stepping into divine destiny. The same spirit that led you to this message is the same spirit aligning your path to your divine partner right now. Trust it. If your heart receives this confirmation, type 444 in the comments below. 444 is the angelic sign of divine stability and manifestation, a symbol that heaven's promises are being established in your life. Now go forward, chosen one. Keep your spirit pure, your faith strong, and your heart open. Because the love that's coming next will not just shock everyone, it will bless everyone who witnesses it. You are chosen, you are favored, you are ready. Walk in your divine season of love and purpose.